What's going on? Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. First thing I want to do, first and foremost, man, if you look at the thumbnail, mandatory, the thumbnail says it all. Some awareness. You got a little girl in that thumbnail. I honestly feel sad for, to be honest. A lot of you should too. I never wanted to go out the Summer Wells case. Never wanted to get involved with it, but I got dragged into this thing, and when it comes to protesting or getting involved with cases, man, I take them serious. So serious, man. There's another person on my wall that, super close. Tried to help her. Was out there a lot for her. And when it comes to Summer Wells, I think she needs good people. I think she needs good people because that whole thing going out there, I don't know. I'll do it later in the live. I see we're going to have a local call here in a little bit. We sure are. On this one here, man, I'm going to break down. I'm going to give you an update on that Buster. I'm going to give you an update on the shenanigans. I tried to go nice the other night, the last time that I was live. Unfortunately, ego is crazy. Ego for some people is a big deal. Some people they don't know how to be humble, and they get themselves into more shit. If you get a chance, I highly recommend Mike Tyson. He has a podcast, and he's a completely different person nowadays than if you followed him when he was boxing, right? And one of the things he says is, I had to learn how to control my ego. Once I got that down, I could, forgive and let in. And it's a pretty powerful podcast. Highly recommend it. But we're going to talk about, the current shenanigans and drama. And then, hey, look, I'm going to have a live call-in. So I'm going to try to do some awareness, man, for summer. Look, I got Don Wells' number. Maybe I'll just call him live. We're going to get all that in 1 second. I'm just looking for one thing. What's up, Sam? Debbie, what's going on? What's up, Bruce? Cancer survivor. Bam. All right. I'm just modding some people up, and some of you mods are going to have to go. I'll get around to it. All right, anyhow, man, shout out to my members, man. Shout out to my members first and foremost. I got to apologize to y'all, man. We went out to dinner. I usually get the fights and we do our thing. You know how we do it. Can't believe some of those results on those fights. It's a good card. I missed it, but we'll catch back up on the next one. Just a lot going on lately. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be the last live I do for a little bit, man. With YouTube, I like to just pre-record videos and then let them go. We'll see what happens, but for a little bit, it's going to be the last live. So we're going to get into some stuff on this one here. I got it on subscriber only. So if it looks weird or whatever, you gotta subscribe to actually comment, or you have to subscribe to comment. So that's a little thing I did because we're almost to 7K. Let's get to 7K. All right, so the Texas trip is still on. Operation Coward is still on. Absolutely. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. I don't even know exactly how I can announce it, right? Not yet. You got to stay 10 steps ahead of them. But we're going 100%. Most likely after Christmas. few weeks we have Christmas here. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll keep you informed. And we're definitely going. Light-skinned chick. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Last live, it was kind of hard for me to do that live. What's up, CG? Is it lagging? Hey, what's up, Duhay? I don't know if it's lagging. Hey, last live though, man, I missed some people donated out, and I humbly apologize. Humbly apologize. I don't know. I always say thanks, but I was it's kind of tough one to do, man. I didn't want to do it. We'll get there in a second. But anyhow, with this coward, I'm going. I'm telling you, I'm going. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. Factual over here. So if you are a sub, if you're a member, if you're a viewer, you stay out in Texas, email me, man. radiowhiteboy at Gmail, or you can hit me up on Instagram, non_woke_whiteboy.radio, or just get at me. So we're definitely going to Texas. The plan, as far as what I can tell you right now, you got to keep the info coming in. Keep the info coming in. I'll gladly accept more actual factual facts on this dude. Okay. Again, I never planned on going out there. Okay. But I got mixed into a whole bunch of shenanigans, and I have to on every corner make a positive out of a negative. So we're gonna go. Okay. And what I can do is this here, talk about the plan. Okay. I know how YouTube goes. Well, we do have some lagging. Wow. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the plan, but I know how YouTube goes. All right. I've been doing YouTube for a while, but as soon as I got into this true crime community, if you will, the gossip level is like on maximum. You see it all the time. Hey, Bruce, I appreciate it, Bruce. Thank you. Queenie, shout out to you. Okay, let me answer your question. The dude is a coward. Factual. Some incest stuff going on. Got blown by his ex-wife's brother-in-law. Weirdo stuff, man. But it's really not. And then I got brushed into this, okay, with people I used to stand with, okay. But it was personal when he came at me with it. Normally, man. I'd have brushed it off like it's a troll or just a dude running his mouth on the internet. I wouldn't have cared. Okay. I wouldn't have cared. But when I stood up to him, a lot of people noticed. Okay. And look, all I can do is say, hey, man, let's get into a legal ring and tell me how you feel to my face. Let's see what you're about. Of course, it's nothing but yes. Okay. And man, a lot of nasty stuff happened. Okay. A lot of nasty stuff. I'll get to it in a second. I don't care if you want to act tough guy on the internet. Personally, I can care less, but it's the people that have been hurt besides me. And I'm going to stick up for them. And I told y'all I know people in Texas. We're going. Not till after Christmas. And I'm not going to give you a date because I know how YouTube works. What would I look like getting a ticket going out there? And then, all of a sudden, dude has he's got something going on or something going on. Listen, I'll keep you informed as much as I can, 10 steps ahead of him. It's one thing for me and Cloud and Tough Guy, but disabled children, all these threats on vets, nah, man. Retired police officer? Nah. Just domestic abuse victims, all types of stuff, fake reports on children and families. So This dude is going and making these, getting people's kids involved. No, I'm not with that, man. I'm not with that. And a lot of people have contacted me. This dude has literally been racist towards some people, and then tried to promote racism back on other people. It's just out of control. Out of control. So keep sending them, man. Keep sending them. Best thing you can do. They got to be factual, though, man. And then there's a lot of people that are scared to, like what I'm just telling you is not a lot of information, right? But how certain people could figure out who I'm talking about if they were the person I'm talking about, right? So there's a lot of people who don't want me to even say that much, right? But it's the thing is, here's the plan so far. You have a dude who at one time was an informant. At one time. So put people in prison. Listen, I've been in there. Some people do belong in prison. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? But some people have to do what they have to do to provide for their family. I don't know all the extent. I got some of the paperwork, So we're going to go to Plano and reach out to the families and say, hey, do you know that, how do you feel that, the dude who set your family up and your loved ones sitting in prison, how do you feel about all this shenanigans here? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about him not only run around doing all this to all these people, but how would you feel about, out of his own mouth, not my opinion, he says, man, if you want to get rich, you should get involved in missing children cases. I mean, how do you feel about it? Do you know who Don Wells is out there? And then tell them more. Now, there were some other people just like me that didn't care about dude, okay? Big YouTubers too. Some even sent some people over there. Straight up. Circled around the house. Dude was like cowardly looking out the windows. One dude walked towards him while he's in a car. He got his phone. He's like trying to record him. See, it's all about right then and there, how you do it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. But, I can't leave out myself. Threaten my life, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? And then get me in. And the way I even met this dude was through some people that I was all right with. Now, we'll get to that in one moment. The other night, I guess, if you send me links, because this guy's, talking reckless, I don't watch anybody's lives. Like the best thing you can do is say, hey, example, this morning, somebody sent me a link. Hey, dude's talking about he's going to shoot you in the head. Be careful. I'm like, all right, cool. Do it like that. So I don't have to watch 9 hours of crap and to figure something out. I just want him to keep that same energy when I go out there. You guys saw the video that I uploaded where he's talking to some people that I used to be all right with, using clout type of thing. And on my last live, I touched on it. Some people understood what I was saying. And I was trying to be nice about it. I told y'all I know people in Texas, but I could tell you or I could show you. Give me a second, JFTK. I'm getting there. There is absolutely no reason to argue with people about what I said in the live versus ego and anything else, because I want to say that what I did in my last live, people say I'm talking in circles and this and that. Nah, I wasn't that, man. I haven't. There's a few members in this chat right here, and I'm quick to thank them. I never not thank anybody for a donation. No one can blame me for that. But it was hard for me to do what I did on my last live. The internet, it's sometimes it's silly. Sometimes it's very silly, to be honest with you. But here I am on a live, and I'm saying that I fell out with people. I'm doing this in a respectful way, and this is basically what's going on, right? Obviously, that's not all I wanted to say, okay? But I don't want to smut people, hurt people, and to be honest with you, well, it was, it was more or less one person, but one person just, what do they say? Follow the money. One person, who thinks they have mind control over people. A person like me, I can't get bought. If I'm your friend, you're my friend. We're cool. It is what it is. If you got it, I got it. But I don't expect you to buy me, and I'm not going to buy you, because that makes us not friends, if you understand what I'm saying. But hey, look, it's the internet. It's crazy that you see some person, me, with certain people, a lot. And I guess through a comment, people will actually try to debate you or try to say that or to down what you're saying, when in fact you're trying to do it in a nice way and leave it alone. But what happens? I hit end live, and in the nicest way possible. And a smart people would be quiet, because it should have been looked at like, okay, that's all I was going to say. All right, just ignore it, or don't say anything. Really, what should have been said is sorry. But instead of that, it's like directly shitting on my wife and scumbags and all types of like nonsense. So when someone tries to do it nice and then you want to smut them, well, the games can get played. And if you didn't understand the last live, well, you're about to. We do want to say one thing, though. If you are a subscriber of mine or a member, you're allowed to subscribe to whoever you want. How could I tell you you can't? Think for yourself. Do what you want to do. I mean, I don't care. I don't care who you watch. I'm never going to tell you who you can't watch. Never. Think for yourself. With this true crime community, there's a lot of gossiping going back and forth. Again, I'm new over here, but it's weird. It's real weird, to the fact where it's very strange. Almost to the fact where in this community, people will take screenshots of everything, donations, whatever, and then run back. It is nuts. But here I could just talk about it, or I could show it to you. And that's what's coming. It's crazy. Think for yourself. Be yourself. I've been saying be yourself since day one. But hey, look, like I said, I try to do it nice, man. And what you get in return is you get shit on. So we can play the games. I threw it out there because if I was supporting people, donating to people, I'd want to know what's going. I want to know it's 100% the right way. I would expect the same from you. Now, anybody can if you donate or whatever, it's your money. Do what you want, but I would expect the same. I would expect people to be like, man, that's good. And a lot of people did do that. Don't get me wrong, but some didn't. Hey, I don't know. Do what you want with your money too. Subscribe to who you want. So here's what's going to happen. For the people who got it just off that, you got it. But there's a lot that didn't. A lot that didn't. They want to say, I'm out of here. I'm subscribing. In the words of a wise woman, this is not an airport. You do not have to announce your departure. But in the next coming days, man, I think I will let it go. I'm going to let it go. It's one thing for me to nicely do it. Okay. Nicely say, hey, man, look, this is the deal out there. Okay. And you could tell in the live, I'm uncomfortable doing it. And I tried to be nice, right? But it's always ego, man, ego. So for me to tell you what it is, what directly I get from the people I'm talking about is completely shit on. Just really one. But, when you say stuff like that, you're going to hurt everybody. And that's bad, so I'm live now. I can't show everything, screenshots and all this, but in the next coming days, yeah, I'm going to put together something special, An example of what I'm saying is when I'm nice about the situation and I say, I do it as nicely as possible. I believe I even pinned a comment when I did that video. In response, man, the direct response to that video was all types of negative things from Molly. And, I have to show you people. When I said the brainwash is real, no, I'm not talking about all my subs. Most subscribers could understand it. But the brainwash is real, man. For some odd reason, you have people that think that they can tell me what's going on from the comment section. Unfortunately, you can't. I know what's going on, But hey, I can only show you, not tell you. And that's what's going to happen, man. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? An example, back to my example. I say I'm being nice about this. Second, the live ends, goes live, and all types of trash and this, digs at the wife. But, one thing that was said was, I don't remember how she said it. She's clowning on my wife for being in the hospital, right? Well, that's not what I can show you. So who's lying? Who's lying? I mean, I could only show you. Can only show you a bunch of ways. So just get ready for that. But when you come back over here, because you thought that you knew so good from the comment section, you're gonna look stupid. I told y'all, a lot of y'all. Benny found my Facebook last week, messaging nonsense. I had to block him. I wasn't talking about him. Benny's a coward. We're going to Texas. I got to keep the content moving. I'm going, and everything I said I'm going to do. Okay, I was talking about informing people about some shenanigans out there in Tennessee. I was telling people what it is. A lot of people seen it. It was my last live. Okay. I had to break off from the people I used to protest with. I saw things that I didn't like, and I gave it to you guys. I did it in the nicest way possible. I didn't want to push. I didn't want to continue with this. But when I ended the live, you know, the same, I literally say it. I'm like, that's it. No more. You cannot continue to attack somebody who's right. I mean, you'd have to be stupid. And it's not like everybody is saying a lot of things. You know, ego is really big. Ego, you got to control that ego. You continue to attack me for speaking up. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How to go from subscribe to White Boy and damaged goods in Tennessee to trash and damaged goods and clowning about just disrespectful stuff I'd rather not repeat. You know, so what I'm going to do, because a lot of people didn't understand, is just put it all out there. I mean, it's going to get ugly. It's one, just all I had to do was humble myself. That's it. But look, man, it is what it is. The coward, no plans have changed. No plans. I understand that comment I just said about somebody said something about Facebook. Well, I got you. I got you. I mean, Molly threatened him. No, man, no. I don't. Sometimes, man, I don't understand people on the internet. Okay. I just don't understand people. How you don't see things, but I have to just show you. You got a group text. With a lot of people saying that they fear for their life. All my friends are in danger. It's coming from one person, but it's for everybody, right? You can't say that there's no cell service when everybody's holding their phones. You can't do that. You don't need cell service for 911. You don't even have to you don't have to pay your bill. Anybody know that? If you don't pay your bill, it's the only number you can call. So, I mean, I could just show you, because otherwise it's just me talking and then them denying. We didn't have to bring it here, but why, when I let the people know it's a scam, would you think it's cool to attack me, my character, and my wife? I'm not lying. I'm going to show you. There's a reason why you do things a little bit at a time. I try to do this nice. So it is what it is. What's up, Pink Warrior? I know, Sam, big time. If you only knew. Could you imagine, Sam? Could you? Yeah, it's out of control. I'm slow and I've been super busy lately. Oh, it's just some ridiculous shenanigans. Trust Jesus. Trust Jesus has been here since. Oh. Oh.
I said, I've been watching you for a year.
Trust Jesus, are you still in here? Would you please tell a lot of the new subs and this other community? We met in a different community where if this stuff went down, oh man, this gets bad. But this community over here, not all of it. I'm definitely generalizing, but some people over here trust Jesus. Does White Boy on Radio come with the factual facts? He'll tell you. How can you not tell Molly is fake? Well, that's another thing. I'm glad you said that they're terrible, Tim. You know, a lot of y'all told me that. It is what it is. But if only you knew what it really was. You know, I just want people, I want to emphasize, I tried to do this nice. Ego is going to end up destroying other people. I really don't want to do this. If you can go back and look at my body language from the live, I fell out with them and I tried to smut them. But it's ego of one person who's going to, in turn, hurt everybody, man. And that's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. But it's got a lot to do with subs and everything else. I mean, I'm not the type of person that you can just put the battery chargers on. But, you know, at some point you have to be like, think for yourself. But hey, man, the ego works. All right. Anyway, you know, it's one thing for me to go out and do nice, to try to inform everybody and be nice about it, civil about it. And then directly when I end it, people either say the wrong things or whatever, however it goes to make one person sell out somebody that she just gave a shout out to. Why is that video now in members? Why? Listen, man, I don't have anything to hide. You know, I'm going to focus on Operation Coward, and there's a lot of non-believers, and your loyalty is real, and I respect your loyalty. It's hard to find in people these days, but I'm letting you know what the deal is, and you're arguing me, man. Well, you're going to look crazy. Is all I'm saying. But it is what it is. Not only just me, now that you disrespect my wife and all this other crazy stuff, when I tried to be civil about it and keep going on and on and on, well, you forget the conversations that were said. What would I look like holding back, telling people what's really going on, especially here on YouTube? You know, to the creator that I reached out today in this community. Me and you have had a rough beginning with each other. Very rough. I did reach out to you today. There's reason for that. And if you only knew. A lot of other ones too. Try to let go, try to be civil about it. Shenanigans, man. It's got to stop. Sometimes you just let people talk, and that's all you have to do. I'm not from this community, but boy, you're gonna know. I don't play whiteball on radio. We keep it factual, and all I can do is keep it factual. You know, that's all I can do. You can't tell me what I'm telling you is not true. You know, this thing here is gonna get ugly. Yes, man. It said how much money they're making. I don't know, man. Back to the coward. He says it out of his own mouth. If you want to get rich, go to a missing children case. Man, that is disgusting, man. Listen, I don't know much about Summer Well. I've been saying that from the beginning. Are you still in here? Okay, JFTK, give me 1 second. So people have been emailing me that there's incident reports showed and how the locals love, blah, blah, blah. So I just wanted to check in with people. My personal thoughts on this is this. This is very easy, people. You have a missing girl, Summer Wells. Okay. The dad, which we might call live here in a few minutes. Maybe you want me to call him live? because his homeboy doxed all these people. So what would I look like not calling, putting his number out? It's his homeboy. I don't care. We'll do it. You know, that dude is kind of slow, and he's got a whole bunch of chomo charges. I'm just saying, chomo charges. He hangs out with a dude that was an informant, and has literally said out of his own mouth, not my opinion, I can't make chomo charges up. I can't make a video that puts words in his friend's mouth saying, if you want to get rich, get involved with missing kid cases. I can't make it up. Now, you might think it's biased from me due to the information that you don't know about the other circumstance that I did on the last live, which is all factual, nothing to hide. Let's see who's lying. But all I can do is tell y'all that if you put 2 and 2 together, this thing here is not too hard to see. Let's repeat. There's a guy, a whole bunch of weird charges. He keeps weird company. He's attracted to YouTube. His daughter's missing. Their stunts pulled. It's my opinion, but I happen to know somebody. I'm going to let her talk. Now, this person, if you remember when I was in the laundry case, I kept saying, it's my backyard. It's my backyard. It's local to me, right? Local. The whole, back to the emails I got this morning, somebody said, hey, man, they're saying all the locals love them and this and that and showing incident. I didn't see any incident reports getting shown. All I can tell you is this. If I tell you, I do what I say and I say what I mean. And, man, I'm loyal. I'm a loyal friend, but, you know, you don't get 3 strikes, you're out over here. Once. Burn me once. You can't burn me and shit on me. You might be able to, but you can't burn me, shit on me, and shit on my wife. Now we got an issue. But let me call her and give me 1 second. Are you ready? You don't have to type it. I'm going to give you the floor. So this is a person. Imagine now, this whole thing has been a lot about money, man. The girl in the thumbnail, she needs good people. She needs good people to help her. It's sad that there's so much lost focus. It really is. But, I mean, all right, hopefully you guys can hear this. Give me a second. Get some comments right quick. I'm going to call this person, and then I'm going to read some comments. Absolutely right, Pink Warrior. It's disgusting, these creators. Yep. About this little girl, and their only concern is click views and dollars. Free from Fretters. I like that comment you straightened. Hey, man, I really need to get a hold of you, bro. There's something I need to talk to you about. See, Free from Fetters Grove is somebody from the genre I came over from. Free from Fetters. You would excel. Are you still in here? Can somebody let me know? Still in here?
Oh.
Free from Fetters.
Yeah.
Free from Fetters Grove?
Yeah, and Sam wants to call in.
You would excel in this, Free. You would excel because me and you, we're not only all right, but I know you're knowledgeable. I know you've been through the system. You're done with that. You've changed your life. But when it comes to this true crime community, I don't know much about it, but we come from a different genre. And the problem that I see here is there's a lot of this community doesn't understand, not the whole community. Some people don't understand basic law and this and that. Okay. I think, man, if you came in, you'd excel. I'm telling you, I've told you this before on a different live. I'm telling you, man, the way things are done, even like it's not the same, dude. Like free, if you're still hearing me, I'd have to be a moron free. If me and you, we've always been all right. But if you burnt me, if you burnt me, right? Not even burnt me. If you did a stunt and pulled it on the subs, right? And I put it out there and did it nicely. If you shit on me after that, in my like, dude, they don't get it, dude. Like, I'm telling you, man, to hit me up. It's not that hard. And I know you'll excel, man. Hey, we can make this happen, bro. Collab status. You should have been out there in the begin with. You still got, hit me up on IG, man. All right. Calling you now. On the volume.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You're live with it. So go ahead and
all right, well, I want to fill your listeners in on the fact that they've already told on themselves. So there's not even no need to drop any more knowledge out here for these guys. Scott H. went on Ziggy's channel when they got back in town and ratted everybody off for setting up all the fights.
Wait a minute. I don't.
And that they had taken the donations as a scam.
I don't know who Scott H is. You said he was on whose channel?
Scott H has his own channel. He started it after someone went missing. He's a local.
Oh, and they're setting fights up, like beefs, you mean? Fake beefs?
Yeah, fake beefs between creators.
Okay.
So that our community will feel sorry for us or whatever's going on and donate us money to whatever cause. And subscribers will run back and forth and feed the beef.
What was going on with these billboard signs you're telling me about? Wait, before you answer that, you're local, right?
Well,
you're
right.
You live in the mountains. To my understanding, Tennessee is like that road, Ben Hill, whatever, it's by a mountain, correct?
It's nothing but mountains, man. If you're not comfortable and you don't know somebody down, you're not coming down there.
Okay. I'm not from there. I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Right. That community right there where they're at is just a real deep drug den.
Right. What were you telling me about the billboards or something like that?
Danny Keys and his little group run with a guy named 423 Chase. At the beginning of the investigation, Chase was going around putting up posters and flyers for summer. At that time, we didn't know he was a felon. Everybody started feeling bad for him and thought he was the hero of Ben Hill and started making donations to him on his Cash App. Then he decided he would put up electronic billboards of summer in the Tennessee area out of the goodness of his heart. But then he proceeded to begging every heartfelt domestic violence channel out there for money to keep the billboards up. And now he's got all the money and there's no billboards up.
How do the people feel out there, like, about I don't know, what's the feel out there, like, about?
Well, the true crime community is heated. Molly go right.
Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on. I got you cranked up too hard. Hold on. I got you too loud. One second. All right, just say something real quick. Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Oh, you're still there? No, I had you on the Bluetooth, but you're on there too loud. It was my fault. I had it on all the way cranked because I want to make sure people can hear it. And the people are saying that you're too loud. So I just turned it down a bit. So not to lose your train of thought or whatever, but Go. I guess try to. I guess repeat it.
I'm still on there for some reason, but it didn't hang.
No. You there? Too loud?
They're saying she needs to turn her YouTube down.
No, that was my fault, to be honest with you. I'm gonna call her back because I'm using a Bluetooth. So you guys saying I don't need the Bluetooth? Yes or no? Benny is an addict. Kicking cans. Here, Free. I didn't have you modded up, bro. I don't know why. Hold on. Free, you did hear what I said, right? So we're gonna call her back, man. She kind of blew my mind today with the I don't know what. I don't even know who these people are. People said the people are pissed up there. Like there's all type of scams. Like I thought, like this is crazy, man. Fake billboards and the locals do not want the people around. It's out of control. I'm gonna call her back. I'm gonna try to do this thing without Bluetooth whatsoever. But I don't stay out there. You know, listen. A lot of people. I think she also said. Let me let her tell it. She donated a lot of money. A lot of money. She's not happy.
Hey.
All right, I apologize. I had you I had you on Bluetooth. It was cranked up. All right, so let me I got you on speaker now, so I'll just hold it. Let me get to the comments because they'll know if it's too. Hey, hit a 1 if it's good. Hit a 2 for down. 1, smash 1 if it's good. 2 if it's no good. All right, go ahead and just say what you said because. Go ahead.
Well, most of the people in the chat know I dropped a whole lot of everything that was going on out there. So they know that they've done told on themselves. There's no need to even drop anything. You don't have to be the one to tell anybody. They told on themselves before they came back to town. That's why they cried all the way home about us finding out what they had done to themselves. So they're over in this community. It's over. It's done.
You mean like the locals or what are you talking about? What community?
The locals, there's no one there that's going to cooperate with them. There's not one thing that they can do for this case. Every bit of knowledge that they're dropping, we dropped a month ago on my channel.
Yeah. So, I mean.
She's dealing with a corrupt sheriff's department who are not going to do anything right now. She doesn't even know who she's dealing with. It's a joke.
I'm sure they're aware that it's shady, but I mean, you're local. I think you know, like you know more in detail.
3 hours from them guys, and she needs to do more research before she comes to town. I mean, they made a joke out of her on the news. I mean, the chat right above her face when you stop it says nasty on the screen.
The news.
Yep, WJHL did it, saying combined total of 20 million subscribers. And then when you pause it on Molly, go right with face, the chat says nasty.
That was on the news up there?
Yep.
Damn. That place must be
anything for this case but make a joke out of it.
What about what were you talking about the billboards though? That blew my mind.
Billboards. They scammed everybody out of tons of money. There's no billboards with Summer's picture on them now. There was supposed to be, but there's none.
Man. All right, listen, what you
just turn off the Bluetooth box and leave the phone on speaker.
That's what I got going on now, but
it's still repeating for some reason.
No, it's going good. They can hear you.
Okay.
But you have a channel dedicated to just this case?
Yeah, I mean, I've done true crime 15, almost 20 some years now. These kids are coming out of nowhere right now, and it's just, they're taking donations for what? Look at the little girl you're talking about. She didn't have food to eat. She didn't have shoes on her feet. And you guys with plastic surgery, walking around in the Tennessee hills, acting like you're doing something for a little girl. Don't play with me.
Well,
They don't care about nobody but themselves and their ego and their vile looks. And everybody here knows it. They're not from here. They need to stay where they're from.
You want to shout your channel out? I know you told me off of here that you literally have a channel dedicated. It's not even monetized to the case, right?
My channel's just for the kids, yeah. And everybody knows me as Gigi. But they're welcome in our house. Y'all are too. It's truth. We like truth.
What happens when you drop the truth over there?
Not a thing. Everybody knows the truth. They're just playing with you.
Then you say all your stuff gets deleted?
No, mods delete me if I go over to those drama channels. Like anybody that's got Tiffany Marie as a mod and her little posse full of pom-pom girls, they're going to delete any facts you put out there because they want this case to last forever. So they can keep milking it for dollars because they can't work, get a job, do something, have a brain. No.
Well, I don't know who that lady is, but but whatever, man. I appreciate you coming on. You got some knowledge, man. You need to.
Come over to our community. We'll let y'all know some facts. We got plenty of lives and clips, and we catch them doing everything, man. They're just kids.
Yeah, she needs some justice, man, for sure. I appreciate you, and I'll be in touch with you.
I'll say something for you. You can play a video of them writing on themselves, a soundbite.
What is it?
I'll play a soundbite of them writing on themselves. Hang on.
Because she sees how dirty all these people that are, that's great. Maybe Nicole is her. Well, now she's saying she was in her own changes. So good deal, Nicole. Smart lady. So, folks, let me tell you, a lot of this stuff is orchestrated. And I can tell you the people that orchestrate it. And I've got audio of them orchestrating it. And I have people you can catch it real quick if you're quick. Because they'll put out a little short live and they'll announce who's on the hit list for the week. What channels they're going to go after. And I tell you the people that are planning it, the people that go after the channels, the mods that go around from channel to channel to make sure that the teardown of that channel happens for that week, and the next week they'll pick another. But as soon as
there you go. There's part of that. That's why I said, shake your minds and keep them close.
Yeah, I hear you. I appreciate it. I'll get a hold of you. All right. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you.
All right. I don't know how well anybody could have heard any of that. Hopefully you could. Try to two different ways. This thing is kind of disgusting, man.
Jesus said you could take away his wrench because you don't really come on. You don't have enough time to come on.
Nah, trust Jesus. No way. You got it for life, bro. Just because you got Jesus. Man, it's crazy, man. She kind of blew my mind, man, with this. Listen, there's a lot of exploiting, man. This is sad. Really, really sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's bad. But hey, it is what it is, man. Call it what you want. Just don't call it Matt. And listen, we can call the dude. You want to call the dude? I mean, I really don't want to call that dude. I called him once. I told y'all. And man, that dude has that. This is just weird, man. It's weird. This whole thing is weird. You got a whole bunch of chomo stuff. You got a dude who says out of his own mouth, if you want to get rich, get involved in missing children cases. You want a link to that? I'll put the link in the chat. It's pretty sad. You know what? I'm not promoting weirdos because some people will subscribe. It's out there. Trust and believe it. Man, it's out of control. It really is. Pom-pom girls tried to run your chat. Who? I don't know nothing about the sound bite. What do you want to do? Call him and say what? What am I going to say? He's weird, man. He's weird. He's a chomo too. I mean, I got no respect for this dude. I called him once because before the fallout, before the hashtag refund divorce, I said, hey, man, my friend's scared to go up there. Just like, hey. Say, hey, Mr. Wells. Mr. Wells. Hey, Mr. Wells. Hey. I said, sir, listen, this is the lick. Blah, 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 blah. Everything fake on YouTube. I'm like, dude. Yeah, I swear to you. That's how he talks. It's out of control, man. But look, we can call him, but I mean, don't know if it's smart right now, to be honest with you. What am I going to say to him? Hey, how you doing on this Sunday? Man, can't call Don after 7 or he's shit-faced drunk. Well, we don't have to call him. I wanted to put his number out there. I mean, how funny would that be, right? He'd get mad on internet shit. And then he'd be like, well, why'd you do that? Well, I don't know. Your homeboy, your company, he likes doxing all these people. That's your company. It's the company you keep. It's sad. This whole thing, this whole fiasco. I never wanted to go there. Last second, get involved, and then all this weird stuff happens. I just feel bad for the little girl on this thumbnail. At least I put the number on there. There's some awareness. I feel bad. To be honest, man, how I really feel is it's a money train. I don't know. I hope to God I'm wrong. I hope to God that I'm wrong. What's up, Zam? Don would call you the N-word. Nah, he was, it takes him so I got slow mode on right now, right? So you have to subscribe and then you can, before you chat, it's on slow mode. When I called Don, he was on slow mode. But, hey, man, listen, I just want to give everybody an update. Operation Coward pull-up protest is happening, not before Christmas, but after, 1,000%. I didn't want to do it, man. I just try to come on here and give people game. Look, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Well, I know how I'm going to do it, video shop, but some of y'all are going to be real disappointed. Real disappointed. No, I'm not talking about people that, listen, if you want to do what you want with your, subscribe to who you want. Support to who you want. But don't, some people went for the okie doke. And don't get mad at me when I'm like, hey, it's an okie doke. Or how are you going to get mad that there's an okie doke? I tell you there's an okie doke, but you tell me that there's no okie doke. No, I know what's going on. You don't. But don't come back over here with the craziness because a couple of y'all, I told you, you're going to look real crazy, And then, I mean, if there's an okie doke, why would your ego, this is YouTube, man. You forgot everything, all type of stuff. I'm talking about all type of stuff, man. Man, you vote up. Hey, it is what it is. Now We're going back to regular scheduled programming. All the videos that I made are going to come back like they always do on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'll give you updates on Operation Coward. But until then, because of your ego, man, big drops coming. And hey, anybody in this little true crime community, there's really two people that I'm looking for. I'm not going to say their names now. I'll reach out to you. Man, we might just come on and talk about some things. Hey, we might. It is what it is. You should have humbled yourself. Don't get mad at me. But listen, man, until the next one, I hope everybody has a safe week. Stay blessed. Be grateful. Be humble. Read some comments, and then I want to jump up out of here. Everybody should want the little girl found, man. It's sad, man. You know what? The funniest thing is, my wife ain't even spoke up yet. YouTube is fake, right? It really is. Now, let me just check myself real fast. There's a lot of solid people on subscribe to me. There's a lot of solid people on the internet. Real people. Okay. But it's fewer than the fake majority that's out there. So that's where the frustration comes in. And like I'll be talking to my wife, right? She hasn't even spoke out yet. And shout out if you sent an email, say, hey man, we heard your husband's side. Why don't you voice it? And I'm looking at her like, man, I ain't even started yet. She'll tell it. But it's funny because for some reason, my wife's sub count, right? It'll go shift. It'll shift like hundreds, right? And I'm like, man, I ain't never seen that before. And she's just like, probably one of their gods said something. It's like, man, you literally can't think for yourself. Like you want to, like literally, it'll it'll jump up 200. People don't unsubscribe like that. It'll jump down like 300 and then it'll go back up. And it like depends, but I'm just like, man, just chill because this is gonna be funny, you know. But listen, show her some support. She's in the chat. Click on it. You know, my wife thinks the internet is super fake. She likes to go live to talk to the real people that she has.
I like talking to my phone.
There it is. I think what I'm gonna do is get her to man, air shit out. And then hey, look, she can go back to doing animal videos because hey, look, I've always said it. She's always said it. Animals, I prefer over humans. And on that one, I'm out of here, man. Swipe All Out Down Radio. Y'all smash that like. Free, hit me up. I love y'all. Y'all be safe this week. Happy holidays. The shenanigans got to stop. Accountability. And to the next one.